And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. We'll watch the Indiana Pacers in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see the stat sheet here for Nikola Jokic.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games, looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nikola Jokic is out there with Green. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, we've got Kawhi Leonard, George out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Smith in at the 4. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. 2 Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will. And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
He misses the free throw. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Now here's Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jalen Smith. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Free throw good. Green.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Powell outside. Done with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's George. Porter pulls it in. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Powell. Jokic with a screen on George. Powell for 3. He buries it from 3. Powell's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. And I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Done with it. Working on Green. Smith right side. Clock at 4. Here's Embiid. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And there's Jokic on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. Taking a look at Indiana, they have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, Chicago, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Checking out the Bulls, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's George. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Green. And here's Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Powell. Now Jokic. Embiid covers. Releases. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Bulls trail by 4. To the inside. Stolen by Jokic. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Green, a screen. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. Jokic, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Smith. And here's Embiid, covered by Jokic. Embiid passes to Dunn. George scanning the floor. Over Porter. And George with the basket on the assist by Smith.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Powell outside. Porter a screen. Fires the 3. Powell's shot is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Chicago making some changes. Gafford comes in for Smith, and it's Zach LaVine in for Dunn. George finds Embiid to the wing, right side. George outside, lets the 3 fly, gets the 3 to fall. George has got 5 now.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. Jokic's shot is good.
That's how you do it. Work for the high percentage look.
And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. Leonard outside. Embiid's got space. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He's got 7. The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Powell outside. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by George.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Levine. Pass to George. Gafford with a screen on Powell. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Powell. With the second effort, Embiid misses.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Embiid. Off target with a close-range fadeaway. Jokic against Embiid. And the shot's good.
Well, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Gafford in the post. Green covering. And stolen by Green. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
That one falls for Powell. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
To the middle. This group almost automatic from the line. The league's best free throw shooting small forwards. Kawhi Leonard 3rd, the 4th spot held by Paul George.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work, and they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Jokic is checked in for Indiana. Caldwell Pope comes in for Powell. And Embiid drops them both.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Bulls trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And they place in the top 5 in steals, using their length to get into passing lanes, using quick hands to frustrate the opponents.
And you brought up their number 2 assist ranking. Their attitude is that the offense has to involve everyone on the floor. The ball's always moving, no one standing around. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Pass to George. Embiid inside. Working on Jokic. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Chris Middleton.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
No good on that one.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No points yet. Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Leonard. Porter against George. Down low. Leonard passes to Gafford. Back to Leonard. Embiid a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers again can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Leonard. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Embiid a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot by Leonard, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP, a guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Chicago. Alexander Walker comes in for George. Nurkic is checked in for Indiana. Chris Middleton comes in for Porter Jr. Leonard against Middleton. Embiid a screen on Middleton. Here's Leonard. Robinson passes to Embiid. And that one's drained from the low block. Embiid's got 16 points now.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Leonard. The fader. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now here's Levine. No made baskets yet. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Leonard against Middleton. Here's the three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Indiana trailing here. Outside, Green. Green with a screen on Embiid. Goes up on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Now here's Levine. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Embiid. Leonard outside. From downtown. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. He's got 5.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Nurkic a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That shot off the mark. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Dunn. Yet to see a basket. Jalen Smith is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Paul George. And it's Dunn in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Jokic able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Smith outside. The deep 3 from LaVine. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Indiana. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball.
And again, Chicago, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
To the paint. Throw it down, Nikola.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Smith outside. Outside LaVine. From outside the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Morris finds Jokic inside. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Watch out below. When Middleton rises up like that, remarkable at punching it down on you.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Levine over Middleton. And here's Smith. George outside. Robinson a screen on Morris. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, George has gotten very good in the pick and roll, actually pretty deceptive when he's running the pick and roll. When you anticipate him pulling up for the shot, he'll take the defense by surprise with the slick pass to an open teammate.
And that one's good. Middleton.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
George passes to Smith. Here's Levine for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Middleton with a screen on George. On the attack, Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to go on Paul George.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That free throw, no good. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's George. He's got 5. Dunn outside. George outside. Pass to Levine. Over Middleton. Ooh, Levine with another miss. The Pacers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Prince, the pass to Morris. Here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Robinson.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
To the middle. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Bulls, 4th.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Smith passes to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Robinson, covered by Jokic. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Embiid, he's checked in for Robinson. Gafford comes in for Smith. And Leonard subbed in for Zach LaVine. It's Middleton on the wing. Powell outside. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Jokic drops them both.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
Now here's Dunn. Still no points. Here's Leonard. Stymied by Middleton. And he's able to get it back. They shoot again. Shot by Leonard, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Porter looks it over. Jokic the screen. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here they come. To stop the drought. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in. Embiid's got 18.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Middleton. Give him 8 points now. Jokic the screen. From the high post. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dunn outside. Leonard passes to Embiid. Over Jokic. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Leonard. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. It's Middleton on the wing. And here's Porter outside. And he buries his first look.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. For 3, George. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell outside. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Overdone. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Indiana. Bulls trail by 4. George passes to Leonard. Embiid inside, covered by Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Indiana leading. Outside, Green. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Embiid with a steal. On the break. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 7 points.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Oh, there's the alley. George with a steal. Leonard outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid. What hustle in transition from Joel.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside Porter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen. Solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Pass to Dunn. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Strong finish by Embiid.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. For 3, George. Rebounded by Green.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul George pulls it in. And the Bulls shooting around 41%. Pass to Embiid. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight. The first free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Gafford. Zach LaVine comes in for Dunn. And it's Alexander Walker in for George. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Outside, Green. Back to Powell. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Robinson. Jokic, good. Jokic has got 19 points.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Now Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Outside, Green. Outside, Porter for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Embiid. Give him 30. 6 to shoot. Leonard against Porter. Leonard can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Green. Chicago grabs the miss. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Levine passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Leonard. Puts up a 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And Indiana misses again. And Levine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Embiid against Jokic. Here's Levine for 3. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Indiana making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. In third, the Pacers.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Pacers trail by 5. 1:11 left to play in the second quarter. And that one's good. Green.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Leonard outside. Pass to Levine. Green against Leonard. Embiid a screen on Green. Here's Leonard. Here's Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Embiid. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Powell outside from deep. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half.
He's in the mood offensively, carving up the defense like Kenny carves up that tofurkey on Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Yeah, that's like tofu and turkey mixed together. I can't lie. I get into that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And so here is Chicago. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Michael Porter out there with Green. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Embiid. Porter against Embiid. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Embiid, the putback. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
Really like the attitude from Embiid. I mean, he's sending a message that you better put a body on him. When you don't, he does this.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Embiid with a steal. Inside. Over Jokic. Oh, Jokic with the block.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach LaVine. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So he gets them both.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Pass to Gafford. George outside. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 6 points in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. And Indiana misses again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And stolen by Leonard. Poked loose. And stolen by Green. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Those long arms and big hands of Leonard helping him send that one back.
Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Here's Embiid. He's got 34. Drops in the three.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic with it. He's guarded by Gafford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second in steals. And they're second in the league for team three-point percentage. When these guys get hot, there's almost no stopping them from long range.
And you got to be careful shooting on this team. They are #1 in blocks because they have an innate timing for when to rise up and contest shots. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And Jokic drops them both. Chicago leading. Now Levine. 9 points in the game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Back to Jokic. Gafford with the block. And he recovers it.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Levine passes to Gafford. George outside. The three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Pass to Levine. Embiid with it. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip done. He's checked in for Chicago. The free throw drops for Embiid. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Give him 8. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Embiid. Embiid grabs the miss and puts it in.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Leonard. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Porter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen on George. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Chicago with a rebound. Dunn outside. Leonard outside. Now Gafford. George passes to Gafford. And he banks in the layup. Gafford's gotten his first basket of the night. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Middleton is checked in for Michael Porter. Powell passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
And the second free throw is good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Dunn, the pass to Gafford. George outside. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the dunk by Jokic.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Pass to Leonard. Embiid inside. Working on Jokic. Hey, you want rim protection? We've got it right here. The leading shot blocker since the All-Star break. 5th best, Joel Embiid.
Tough to take the ball inside against him. His focus right now is at another level.
And Embiid drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Pass to Jokic. Middleton outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks. George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Nurkic is checked in for Indiana.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First one falls for him. And Embiid drops them both. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Dunn. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Now here's George. He's got 18. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Here's Middleton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
Nice handles by Middleton. Actually, really impressive handles. Put on the show with that dribbling exhibition.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
For Chicago, Robinson, he's checked in for Gafford. Levine comes in for Dunn. And it's Alexander Walker in for Paul George. Prince is checked in for Indiana. Caldwell Pope comes in for Powell. On defense, the Pacers. The lead is 2. Back to Levine. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Alexander Walker, the pass to Leonard. From behind the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. Middleton outside. 4-3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Man, it's obvious that Middleton has great confidence. I mean, you can just see it oozing out of him. He's so good at catching the defense off balance and knocking down the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game. Kept alive. To stop the run. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Out to Leonard. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Caldwell Pope against Levine. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Prince. Up top, Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Levine. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 8. And here's Leonard. He's got 5. Pass to Embiid to win the cold spell. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Nurkic. A minute 20 left in the third. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Alexander Walker, the pass to LaVine. It's stolen by Nurkic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by LaVine. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now here's Middleton. 13 points in the game. From 7 feet, Alexander Walker grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Levine can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And it's Shea hitting the three.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Up top, Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside, Alexander Walker. Levine passes to Embiid. Here's Leonard. Oh, going to take more than that to stop Kawhi.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Chris Dunn, Smith out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's George in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's Dunn. That 3's off the mark. George against Middleton. Here's Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Smith outside. George outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Middleton. To the middle. Here's Jokic. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Smith. It's stolen by Nurkic. Porter with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Nurkic. Rejected by George.
Timed it beautifully, and George able to send it back with authority.
Levine passes to Dunn. George against Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Smith. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's George. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Middleton, no good. The Bulls trail by 9. Dunn, the pass to Smith, and here's Levine. Dunn left side. Pass to George. Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. And a big finish by Robinson.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those passes.
Jokic in the post, covered by Smith. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Outside Levine. Pass to Dunn. Now here's George. Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's George. Smith outside from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Middleton passes to Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Now here's Dunn. Middleton covering. Porter against George. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. And they'll get another chance.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
Robinson, a screen on Porter. For 3, George. The Pacers pull it in. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Porter from outside. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Robinson. Now Dunn. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Smith outside. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Money from the wing. Jokic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Robinson, a screen on Caldwell Pope. For 3, George. George with another miss.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Down low. Jokic, no good. The Bulls trail by 8. On the wing, Levine. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
For Chicago, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Robinson. Gafford comes in for Smith. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Dunn. Green's checked in for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Caldwell Pope. That free throw good from Levine.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good too.
Pass to Green. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Levine passes to Embiid. Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And the free throw, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Now Jokic. Here's Green. No luck on that one. And George with some nice D. Pass to Levine. Back to George. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. George left side. Levine passes to Leonard. Screen by Embiid to the inside. And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Shot by Levine, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Jokic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And he drops it first. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Indiana. And Jokic drops them both. George with it. Leonard outside. Pass to Levine. Here's George to tie it up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Porter. Hits the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Oh, Jokic with a block. On the wing, Porter. Leonard defending. And they double up Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Embiid. And here's Green from the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Leonard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Indiana making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Indiana leading by 6. Powell outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Gafford. Levine against Powell. It's George on the wing. Ooh, it's stolen away. Powell, it's good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Embiid a screen on Caldwell Pope. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Gafford the screen. Just 4 to shoot. A shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Gafford.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's Powell with the ball for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Levine. The drive by Powell. Outside for Green. Fires the 3. Gafford with the block. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gafford. George outside. Takes a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Jokic with it. Over Embiid. Off the left rim and out. Pass to Leonard. Deflects the pass. Embiid with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Gafford. Outside Levine. Shoots over Powell. Again, the Bulls score.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Jokic, the bump in the bucket.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
To the paint. Embiid can't hit. Indiana leading by 3. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Inside. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Boy, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake. Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And Embiid drops them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Nurkic to screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nurkic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
Here's George. Count the basket and the foul. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Clutch free throw.
Hey, if there were ever a game-changing play as far as momentum goes, that might have been it. The bucket, the body, and now the lead.
Right side Green. Outside Porter. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Leonard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He's off from 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
Just playing the same way every night. Even tonight, we felt like we didn't play too hard. So we just want to be consistent and just keep getting better at playing hard and playing smart every game.
Consistency is key. Thanks, Kawhi.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Joel Embiid.